this video, we're going to compare two different ways of creating a column effect, one by using a table and one by using the columns tool. I have a heading which spans the whole width of the page, and then I have two columns. I have a column with an image in it and another column with text in it. As I hover the mouse over the image or the text, you may notice a small cross appears. I'm going to click on that and it will highlight the area. You may now have already realised that this is because I've used a table. But also, two new menus have appeared at the top, Table Design and Layout. That tells me that this has been done using a table. In terms of accessibility, tables for layout are a no-no. So we need to do this in a different way. I'm going to go down a few lines and I'm going to copy the two sections out of my table. And then I'll get rid of the extra space in a little while. So I'm going to copy that, I'm going to copy that, I'm going to get rid of the extra line in there. I want the picture to be before the text, but at the moment it won't allow me to do that. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to check the layout options. That's why. All images, all objects must be in line with text. Otherwise, assistive software may ignore them. So let's click inline, and now I'm going to put it just before the text. So I have an image and I have two paragraphs. Before I start, I just want to make sure that I've got something after this text. I only want to make columns out of this tiny section. And if this is the last thing on my page, it's going to apply it to the whole document, and that might make it difficult. So I'm going to add in a couple of lines afterwards as well. In fact, I may even just put some sample text there. Now I'm going to highlight the image and my paragraph, and no more. I'm going to the layout menu, and I'm going to choose columns, the drop down, and more columns. I want to choose two columns. I don't want them to be equal width, so I'm going to uncheck the box that says equal column width. And then I'm going to choose some widths for my columns. The first one is going to be 3 centimetres. The spacing between is going to be 0.8 centimetres. And the rest can be for the text. And it's applied to the selected text. Let's hit OK. Excellent. The only slight problem now is that because the image is smaller than the text is beginning immediately after the image. So to correct that, let's just click on the image and I'm going to add in some after spacing. And that's solved it. I can now delete this word sample and I can delete my table. I'm going to click on the cross and then right click and delete table. That's fine. And now I have two columns, but no table. And a screen reader will read that much more clearly.